I'm curious, what grocery store does you and your family shop at? I know that might be a little bit of a weird question to open up a diecast review video, but it directly applies to what we have at hand today, and that is the next gen Whole Fuels Racer. If you guys don't know, Whole Fuels is a carification of the grocery store Whole Foods. It's perfect. I love it. It makes sense. And I did some quick research because while I do have a Whole Foods location near my house, I assume probably most people watching this video may not even know what that store is. And yeah, I was correct. It is only in the US and there's a handful of stores in the UK. So if you're American, you probably know what it is. But to give a little bit of an introduction to Whole Foods, it's a little bit more of an upper class, more expensive, diet-oriented grocery store. I don't personally shop there. My family doesn't shop there. We're more on the level of Jewel, Osco, Meijer, Mariano's, and obviously Target around here as well gets the job done. We don't really discriminate, but yeah, I thought I would introduce you guys to that because the Next Gen Racer Custom is pretty much a direct representation of it in the cars world. So let's get into it, guys. Obviously, this is another review of a custom Next Gen Racer with a custom sponsor by Thomas Hatfield. He comes up with the graphics, the creativity, the carification, all of the 9 yards, and then Jim Scavenger translates it to an actual diecast mold. So another great collaboration between the two who have done so much over the last 3 to 4 years now, dating back to the Missing Cars 3 sponsors before NASCAR did basically that exact thing with, HTB, Sidewall Shine, Shifty Drug, Retread, etc. Hey, Jim Scavenger and Thomas Hatfield did a Taco Mint, which obviously Mattel failed to do. These sponsors that I've been doing lately are brand new sponsors that Thomas Hatfield just came up with. If you guys saw, during the 12 Days of Christmas, I reviewed the probably best one, at least in my opinion, and that is Tuxedo over here. Just love the color scheme and love the idea of Tuxedo. I've also already done Dr. Brakenstein, so that leaves 2 left over here, so you'll have to, maybe you know what they are already, but you'll have to wait and see what those are, and then yeah, you can make a decision on which one is your favorite. But let's get into it here with Whole Fuels. This guy does have a name, thanks to Thomas Hatfield. It is J. Spark Plugman, which is pretty funny. Obviously, J. Plugman, nicknamed Spark, so it kind of comes together as Spark Plug Man, right? I think that's pretty funny. Those are the original graphics that Hatfield did for this guy, just so you can see how it originally looked before Jim Scavenger translated it to a diecast. I think it looks perfect. It's great. Totally accurate for the most part. And yeah, let's dive in here. It's a nice color scheme that we really don't get in Cars 3 much, like a nice white and then the green and the orange. It's kind of like an inverted sputter stop almost with the green and the orange there. But yeah, big blue eyes looking nice. I love the part of the logo where the O is like a basin, almost like one of those chemistry tubes. Oh, there's a word for it. There's a direct word. Man, what is it? Like there's like a perfect term for the kind of container that O looks like. I mean, yeah, just like a basin, whatever, like a carafe. I don't know. But I love how it's like half full there with some sort of orange fluid in it. It looks great. Super creative, and also added the market under the Whole Fuels there, which again, Whole Foods market in real life. So again, just a nice translation, a carification of that. Number 47, got the green roof there, providing some nice contrast to the white. Black wheels here as well, providing the contrast. And you got the contingency sponsors there on the side. Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. And then you have a nice abstract design here with some rectangular stripe patterns. You got the arrow indicating to the pit crew where to lift them up at to do some work, change out the tires, exhaust pipes. The gas cap is indented right there and painted over. Some nice, clean, pure white window bars. You got a white wing here with the Whole Fuels logo, elongated, not stacked on top of each other. So that's kind of cool to see it in a different format. And you see that format on the back here as well, with the yellow rookie racing stripes. Obviously, all rookies are required to have those to indicate that they are, in fact, a rookie. The side's exactly the same here. No asymmetry to be had on J. And the base here. So this actually would indicate that Jim Scavenger used a Vietnam next gen, a Vietnamese-made car, because of that date stamp there, S35A, probably indicating that it was produced during the 35th week of whatever year S is referring to. Honestly, I'm not sure on that. Probably one of the more recent years, but yeah, this makes sense. He might have used like a glow racer. No, they haven't done a glow racer. Actually, yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know what is your best guess on the model that Jim Scavenger used for this. I honestly have no idea what the hell he used. If it's Vietnamese next gen, he's got this kind of wing, which is kind of a rare one that you don't see all that often. Like two of the next gens that I pulled out for comparison here are the same model, but do not even have, in the same ballpark of the same wing. Flipped over here. And both of those are Thailand's. Here's my custom JP drive, the Apple next gen. I thought this would be a good comparison because they are both white. And yeah, just like a paint scheme you don't really see too much, which is kind of why I like Tuxedo as well, because of the black and red. Just a really unique color scheme that makes them stand out above the others. Like some of the next two, the next two that we will be reviewing in this Thomas Hatfield Jim Scavenger series, their paint jobs are very similar to cars that we already have in Cars 3. Not gonna, lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's why I've kind of saved them for last. They are my least two favorites of the bunch. And I think it really does come down to the color schemes. It just is kind of like, well, we really already have something that looks like that, but still, nonetheless, very awesome and unique designs in of itself. This is another next-gen custom I have of a Castrol racer. This is actually a real-life brand, Castrol, and they have almost the identical paint schemes in the green, orange, and white, although the Castrol decals really should be more red and green, and they just come across a little bit more orangey on the car here. But yeah, these two literally hit the exact same paint scheme. And yeah, I will be reviewing the Castrol Next Gen soon, but I don't know when that will be. It will be soon, I promise. It'll be within the first quarter of 2025. I also will be reviewing this Walmart Next Gen, which Jim Scavenger had probably almost the exact same materials go into both of these here. You could see very similar in terms of where the decals fall compared to the white space. Got pretty much the same expression there in the blue eyes. I think, yeah, these are the same wings. And this is a Thailand Next Gen. So I have no idea what he used for either of these, but I'm sure you guys will have a better feel on that. But yeah, this Walmart Next Gen is absolutely incredible. I love it. So I will be reviewing that soon. Again, just not sure when that will be. Probably this will be after the Castrol one, but who knows? Now, Jim Scavenger did do some pit stop barriers for these racers, and here is the Whole Fuels Market one, just sporting that logo with the green, white, and orange stripes behind it. Pretty standard stuff here. Looking good, though. Looks really nice with the racer, Mr. Spark Plugman, basically. Spark Plugman. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you, as always, for watching. Really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section below. Out of the 3 custom next gens I reviewed so far, which one is your favorite? My favorite definitely is Tuxedo, but I think there's a case to be made for all 3 of these guys. I think a lot of people will have differing opinions on this, but very excited to get into the other 2 over here. And again, those will remain surprises as much as they possibly can. Like I said, some of you guys might actually already know what they are from seeing Thomas Hatfield and Jim Scavenger's posts on communities like on Facebook and whatnot. So yeah, as per usual, appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys soon for another video. Bye now.